Negligence is a very bad thing in everybody's life, be it as a married person or as an individual. Don't neglect your family, don't neglect your relationship, don't neglect your home. It will drag everything backwards. And there's this popular saying that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That is for men that loves food. Yes, if your partner loves to eat, it's your duty as his wife to prepare what he eats. Yes, in as much as you may need help or whatever, but that's sole responsibility. Don't neglect it. And that will bring us to the review of today, Loyal Life. And this movie is about a career lady, yes, a workaholic. Each time she finishes from work, she's always very exhausted. And she ends up not cooking for her husband. She ends up not even doing the house chores. She ends up leaving her kitchen so messed up. And during weekends, all she does is to rest. It got to a point her husband started complaining severally and she doesn't want to take corrections. Then there is this caterer that also works in the husband's office. The lady was speaking interest on the man and decided to use food to entice him. Since the guy loves food, he started working gradually to the extent that he normally brings the lady's food home. She started thinking of how to end that. Meanwhile, there was a certain day she helped a girl who was nearly taken advantage of by some boys, a hawker. So since then, she started caring for the lady, helping her with her business, and that happened again. So she decided that she will bring this lady into her home to clean and cook since the lady accepted that she can cook very well. So she brought the lady home. The lady was doing the chores, the lady was making the meal, and the husband loved her cooking. And each time the wife presents the meal to him, he praises her, not knowing that it was the girl the wife brother has been cooking all the while. Not until one day he dropped into the girl's conversation and found out that the girl was actually the cook and not the wife. He confronted the lady, that's his wife. She did not deny it. She had to open up that she just wanted him to start eating at home and eating good meals. And since she doesn't have the time and the energy to do that, she decided to bring this lady in. And while all this was going on, her friend always cautions her that it's not good to allow a maid cook your husband's meal. Before you know, she will take over the home. She was vouching for the girl that the girl is not like that, that the girl is homely, the girl is that the girl is this. But the friend was still asking her to be careful and not neglect her duties as the wife of the house. And now it happens that the husband started falling for the girl. The girl tried to resist at first, later, she succumbed to the guy's appeal. And they started seeing each other behind her back. It got to a point she had to open up to the wife that her husband has been asking, making advances at her, but she has been refusing him. So the wife decided to get her accommodation. And she still went back to her friend and narrated everything that has happened in her home to her friend. And her friend was telling her that she told her right from the onset that something like this was going to happen, but she neglected it. So it got to a point that one day she went out with her friend. On their way coming back, she met the man on top of the house help. She was devastated, she was crying, she was so not believing what was going on. And both of them weren't sober. It was as if they were doing the right thing. They did not care, they did not bother. To the extent the man told the wife that he wanted a divorce. That broke her. That really broke her so well that she doesn't even believe what was happening. So she beckoned on the friend, and the friend with her decided to teach this girl a lesson of her life. When they were about leaving the house, they beat her. On the process of beating her, they tore her dress, and at that same process, they tore her waist bead. It happened that this lady was using a charm to hold the husband ransom. It was a charm that turned the face of the husband away from the wife onto her. It was a charm that was the fact the man was working under the influence of the charm. Immediately the charm left her and the girl ran mad. So the family reunited and she left their home. So this is what we talk about negligence. Negligence can destroy a whole lot in every life, in every home, in every relationship. Don't neglect your partner. Don't neglect the needs of your partner. Don't neglect the needs you're supposed to be doing, the things you're supposed to be doing in every relationship. And lovelies, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that each time we post a movie review, you'll be the first to be notified. Like, comment, and share this video. Till we meet again in our next review. Bye bye.